Do we have to?
We have to. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Did
Good
you all enjoy
morning.
for
Morning.
you? Did
My eyes
everybody?
are open this morning.
I know we're all awake. Mona was here early, so welcome to Mona and Deb. Um, we're gonna say good morning to Nancy and Judy and Annette. And I'm just going down this line. Did I say Judy? Denise? Denise stopped in for a minute. She is doing her civic duty in Michigan. So thank you for that. And Jess is here. Good morning. Joe is here. Y'all, Joe did a live yesterday. Go and
Yes, and
watch the
we
go
were
and
all
watch.
there.
Yes, go and watch the replay and give her some love. She did an excellent first live.
Yeah, it was very good. Did you guys get my message I sent that she's live?
Yeah, I saw that,
Oh,
but I was already in there.
Yeah,
oh,
I
okay.
did too. Good morning, Susan
Let me put this
and
on.
Brenda.
Oh God,
And
them
I
dogs
think
are
that's
going
all that's joining
crazy.
us so far this morning.
Zaza should be here. She's already talking in the Discord.
I don't know what the time change is for her.
6
Oh,
hours.
Joe, you're gonna go live today. Joe has promised to do a live on election day, so that way you don't have to watch the news.
No, I'll be voting. Well, Haley has physical therapy, a doctor's appointment. Then we have to vote, and I'm going to eat. But then I'll be back to watch it. I can lurk and sew. Oh, last
Yes.
night I think it was 12:30. I was so tired I couldn't barely sleep. But then I ate a few candy bars, so I got my second win. And then I ended up doing another clue, so I only have one left.
Wait, and I think I'm on clue 8 for cotton cuts.
I'm on the last one, and then I emailed them to see if we get the last thing with the borders, and she said it comes out. Mine should be here Monday because I didn't know if I even ordered the borders or whatever. But they sent a download of all the directions so I can start ahead, I guess. But
So Susan's going to the fair tomorrow to see how she did with what she entered in the fair. Well, good luck, Susan.
Oh, good luck. Good luck. Hi, guess who, Nancy?
So we were sewing in Discord yesterday, and that was, if that had been alive,
Oh, it would have been a tanker.
it would have
It
been
would have
horrible.
been so bad.
We all felt bad.
Yeah,
I was sitting there like this.
No,
I go, Deb, go to bed. Go to bed.
she was so sick, and
I
then
could not keep my eyes open, and they were watering like crazy, both of them. And I was like this, and tears just running down my face.
I could barely sew. I felt like I needed to put toothpicks to hold my eyes open.
Good morning, Brenda Foley.
Good morning. And so Mona, we had that discussion because I could barely sew. We had that discussion about how I could rearrange my room, and the 30 minutes before I went into StreamYard, I'm sitting here going, how can I move furniture? I have to be like Mona, who moves furniture every weekend. Or it's like she buys a piece of furniture and she's moving things around. But I'm sitting here
I got to
thinking,
make it fit.
yeah, how can I move it? How can I get more space? What can I throw away?
All I got rid of was a camper nightlight, a lamp, and a little metal shelf that was on the wall. But I took the space, so I can't go up there. And I had it on the floor with my glue sticks and stuff underneath something, but Lacey kept stealing the glue sticks. So I had to take the stuff off of it.
Good
I may
morning,
put some dog
Joyce.
treats or something in there and let her steal it so she thinks like she's getting away with something.
I saw Joyce on Soya yesterday.
I popped in to see if you were there, but I didn't see your name. I scrolled all the way up and down. And I said, up, because I wanted to see if you got your eyeballs.
I did not get my eyeballs. And hi, Rhonda. Good morning.
Good morning, Rhonda.
Did not get my eyeballs. I was really just too tired to shop and enjoy the shopping experience. Although they had some really cute Friends kits. Last night.
Good morning,
Yeah,
Joyce.
Joyce.
What's a Friends kit?
It is like last night they had charm packs, and it comes with backing and a spool of Aurifil thread.
Oh, that would be nice.
And a candy bar, and you can either keep it for you or share it with a friend.
Well, if it's got candy in it, it's mine.
It had a full size Snickers in it. The ones I saw.
Yeah.
But I just
I didn't see that. I'd have bought it. That's what I was eating last night was Snickers.
But I just wasn't feeling it last night.
I didn't make it through the peanut butter cups or the Butterfinger.
You didn't buy anything, Joyce? Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it last night.
Well, I told myself I'm not buying anything else after I killed myself on this desk. Not even going on Facebook. Although the machine I was watching was gone, so.
Oh.
I was hoping it was a man selling it, and I get nervous going to meet somebody. And he didn't have much on his profile, many pictures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, no, it's probably a death sentence. Here's a sewing machine. Let me kill you now, But I watch too many murder mysteries.
Well,
I don't watch that many, and I'd have been afraid.
You kind of get your Spidey sense up, and he immediately gave me Spidey. I'm like, nope.
Good morning, Jean. You didn't buy anything last night either? Yeah. Like I said, I just didn't hang. Did they even sell the eyeballs last night? Income said they were.
When is it? It's not tomorrow. It's next Sunday, right?
Next Monday. Next Saturday. Wait,
next
the raffle's
Saturday.
Next Saturday.
And that's at what, 8 or 6?
I think they call the raffle for you and me. It would be 9 p.m. So you have to stay up really late.
Oh, that's all right.
And they are not going live Tuesday with their new stash. They're going live Wednesday because of election day.
Oh, okay.
Joyce, I'm going to try to not buy any more fabric either. But if I do see something good that's low volume or background, I probably will invest in that because I'm low on background fabric.
Susan Munger, the raffle ticket for it's to win the sewing machine like Guess Who Nancy did. Or no, she won that on Fallon's channel.
Yeah, she won that on So Be It Quilts.
I would like to win, though. I mean, I would really
too.
like to win.
If I don't win, I won't be sad if you win. But if you don't win, I want to win.
That's right. You can't, when you can't even
rearrange some more furniture. That's all right. I think I can. Well, I'll find
Mike.
I get rid of my antique table over there. Morning, Mike.
I did not lie. I openly admitted if I see some low volume fabric. Did you see him on Joe where he said that we all bought the same thing from Soya the other day?
Oh, that. Oh, you guys did or we did?
We did. They had that pop-up live and we ended up all buying the same thing. I think it was some low volume fabric that had the little color spots in it.
Oh, I must have missed that. Or did I
buy you bought it. So
oh, well, it must not be here yet.
That must be the number 127.
I lose track till I get the bill and I'm like, on my credit card. I'm like, what did you do now?
Your husband won the 50-50 and he wouldn't share it. Oh, but yeah, it was Lisa, then Deb, then Mona. I was
Well,
like,
I
"Damn,
probably
what
saw
did I
you two
miss?"
guys and said, must be good if they're buying it, and just bought it. Didn't even know what I was buying.
Good morning, Elsa. So yeah, we all suffer from FOMO. Everybody. I think a lot of us on this panel suffers from FOMO. And it was like, but they had some
What
really
is
cute low
FOMO? I
volume.
know it has something to do with shopping. Oh, fear of missing out. Never mind.
Yeah. Not to be confused with mofo, okay? That I have said several times on this thing.
I can't keep up with all this lingo. Hi, Zaza. Good morning.
Oh, and I wanted to tell you all about this new channel. Well, she's not a new channel because she has like 2,000 subscribers. But what was her name? I gotta find it now, Mona, that I was telling you about.
Something garden.
I shared
I
it
still have it up on my phone.
Yeah, I shared it on my
Carmen or Carmel or
Garden Quilts and Art Show. Space dash G Quat at G Quat Traditions.
So she is a good morning, Melanie. I have to see if I can find that link and I'm gonna put it in here. But she is so funny. She is a 70-year-old woman, she's retired, obviously, but in her past life, in her working life, she taught textile arts and everything. And she was cooking up collards yesterday, and the day before she was going through her quilts and sewing, and she does a lot of interesting things. And let me see if I can find her.
I gotta bring Deb up in case she gets
Find her link. All right. Y'all talk to the people while I find Miss Ellen's link.
Oh, I was bringing up Deb's live so I could play it. Ooh, hey, Rhonda. Who did I miss? Hey, Brenda. Good morning, Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Joyce. Hey, Susan. Hey, Jess. Hi, Rhonda. Oh, they're all saying hi. I'm just reading what they said. Oh, this is 1 month ago. Duh, are you live today, Deb?
Today, no.
Oh, well, I don't need to find you then.
So I stuck Miss Ellen's link out there. If you're looking for something new, a little different, she is so funny. And
ooh, what are you going to the kitchen for? Bring me back another cup of tea, would you please?
Am I the only one with the old-fashioned clock that has to be turned back? No, I have several clocks that need to that has to be turned back. And I have a alarm clock that sits on my dresser that I swear is 25 or 30 years old. It's still working. But it's so old.
I'm going to subscribe to her. I've been subscribed to her a long time.
Yeah, have you watched her? I mean, do you watch
her lately, but I'll go
regular?
Yeah.
I want to see how she cooks collard greens.
She was chopping them up, and now that was one thing that I do a little different. Well, I don't clean my collards. My husband cleans my collards for me, and he actually tears it off the ribbing, so you don't have the hard pieces of the collards. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning, Mama J.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Andrea.
have to buy one of Andrea's patterns and check that out. I'm looking for a new project. Maybe something to use all this fabric with.
She does a lot of good scrap patterns, so that's good.
Oh, that's good. I want something simple. I don't want people or things or anything. Just something simple.
So, Mike, yeah, you
Oh,
can
Melanie makes killer greens.
wash your collards.
Mike said he's seen people wash collards in a washing machine.
Yeah, on the spin cycle, you can rinse it and spin it out. If you're making a whole
Doesn't it
bunch.
make your washing machine green?
Well, it's like anything else. You have to rinse out your washing machine afterwards.
Oh, you
And
do?
yeah, and
I
collards do not.
don't. I just pour bleach in there the next time.
Yeah, collards do not bleed like
Oh,
some
okay.
vegetables. It's not like spinach. You know how
They make
spinach
one
will
of those little salad spinners. They even have one by hand. You can get a workout while you're doing it.
Oh my gosh, you would have to do that like 50 times, 100 times, because collards
Oh,
are big.
oh, are they? I've never seen
Mhm.
them. That's why I want to watch that video. I've ate them, but I've never seen them uncooked.
I'm glad you can see me today. Yesterday, YouTube made me invisible and no one could see me in chats.
Yeah, she was having trouble yesterday.
Who was having trouble?
Andrea.
Now, Judy, I wouldn't wash my collards in a tub. Generally, I just do it in the sink and just rinse out my collards in the sink.
I'm making chili today. Turkey
Yes,
chili,
Melanie.
actually.
I'm waiting for some winter collards to come in. We haven't had our first frost, but I'm waiting for some winter collards. So I don't know if I'm even going to get any for Thanksgiving. Of course, I might not.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I
I don't know what I was saying.
Mike was a loser. He was invisible on Becca's. He felt like a loser. He's been chatting for weeks to nobody.
Well, I didn't watch her Friday night. I forget what I was doing. I think sleeping in my chair.
That's what I was doing. Oh, I love lentil soup. Hey, Mike, do you put a lemon in your lentil soup like the Greeks do? I love lentil soup.
Oh, I don't. Well, I don't. Oh, well, put it this way. I don't like my soup. I got to try somebody else's. 'Cause I thought it tasted like dirt. So maybe I did something wrong. I'll try somebody else's next time they have it at the restaurant.
You called Ian and was like,
Mike, you're not a loser. Sorry about canceling trivia last night. I was just tired and everybody was tired yesterday on Discord. I said, well, let's just take the night off. They're like, okay, if you want. Okay, boom.
And I was sick.
It would have been horrible. I mean, it would have been horrible. I swear we were horrible in Discord. It was just horrible.
It was a pitiful conversation even.
Yes,
you hear
lemon.
Lucy crying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lemon is the secret ingredient to great lentil soup.
Lemon is the secret ingredient to a great lentil soup.
Mike got blocked somewhere. Him and Andrea. Maybe it's so Becca's.
Y'all just.
Well, if I had been there, I'd have chatted with you. I like just about everyone until I don't.
And you'll never know. And you'll never.
All right here.
So if you watched Deb on Mona's live on Monday, was it Monday that you had the people at your house?
Yes.
So she had men.
That was the last day of them.
She had men like tapping right outside her window, working right outside her window. And
I
I
had
said,
to shut my curtains so that they couldn't see in, you know? And then all of a sudden, boom, there's this big old silhouette there.
Oh, see, I'd have had the window open and hid, waiting for them to come, and I'd have pressed my face.
oh,
Well, it was either Monday or Tuesday was their last day. Maybe it was Tuesday.
Lacey, no, you can't come up here. Your mom is upstairs sleeping.
Well, I could have because I was in my pajamas. It must have been Tuesday. Must have been Tuesday when they finished up.
Oh, Deb should have flashed them. Now, Mike, that's a little extreme.
Well, they
she
got a huge show.
said that she hasn't been out to get sick. And
No, I haven't.
these men were by the window, and I said, well, maybe she got a little too close to him. Wink, wink, nod, nod. They've gone wild.
Uh-huh.
Oh. And it is, I think she snorted some pollen. She must have stepped outside and snorted some pollen. She's trying to blame Kelly, but I don't think it's Kelly's fault.
I do. It's always the man's fault.
Well, he went to the grocery store the other day, and it was after he came back that I started getting sick. At first, I thought it was my allergies.
Well, didn't you have a doctor's visit? Didn't you have a doctor's appointment?
I did go see my kidney doctor, but I only saw his receptionist and him. I didn't see nobody else.
You probably got it from the doctor's office. There was probably some germs floating around in there.
I was only in there for like 5 minutes.
That's all it takes in the doctor's, boy. They breed germs. Well, they don't, but their patients do.
Well, every time I go and see the lady doctor once a year, I always come back with a cold. How does that happen? I mean, how?
Good morning, Rita.
Good morning, Rita.
Rita's up with the chicken.
Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Melissa. Judy says
it was in the air and it attached to you, Deb.
Oh yeah.
Well, it started out just right here.
Mm-hmm.
It started just right here. And you know how you can feel it like you're gonna sneeze or something? That's what it started with. And then my eyes started.
Oh, Zaza.
And then when we were in Discord, my eyes just watered so much, and I just could not keep them open.
Hi, Rhonda.
Did you all see that there is another hurricane out in
I gotta get some more tea.
There's a potential for
another she's heading back to Florida.
Oops, I better make sure I'll be right back. I'm going for another cup of tea if I don't get stamped.
I can't think what her name is. Doesn't it start with the M?
No. What? The hurricane? The what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that there was a hurricane and the water has been very warm. And I'm hoping a front comes down that will push it off. But hurricane by Cuba. So I don't know what that looks like. And then there's another disturbance out there in the Atlantic. And Ryan Hall, y'all, has been monitoring it for us.
Good morning, Candace.
Gina, I just hope it doesn't make it up to Florida or the Gulf of Mexico. We just don't need that one. And hurricane season doesn't end until the end of the month, but it's been a warm October. It was a warm October. Good morning, Giovanna.
Giovanna.
Good morning. So, has anybody found any new channels? Joe went live last night. Go out and watch her replay. It wasn't that long. She shared some wonderful fabric finds. Wonderful fabric finds.
I'll feed you in a few minutes.
What do we want, Zaza? Oh, banana bread and tea. Okay, Giovanna, that's all right. We're here every Sunday. I'm so happy.
Hey, I have a question for everybody. If you're using Cuddle as the back, do you use batting with it?
I've never used Cuddle, so I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, I didn't feed him breakfast. Oh, okay. You're going to hear some loud noise. They're excited to see their mom. And it's not me. I'm only the food.
Mike says someone said you need batting. And Melanie, oh my gosh, when you have to pick stitches out, that's like horrible.
Yeah, I've only ever made the minky blankets with fabric. I don't put any batting in them, but I don't quilt them either. I just slap them together. And I only did that twice, and I said, never again. I had minky up my nose.
I would think for a child that if you added batting, because minky has some weight to it, that if you added batting, it would make it really hard for a child to drag around.
Yeah, maybe you could add like a layer of flannel or something if you want something in the middle.
I don't intend on them dragging it all over like Linus.
But I love my grandkids dragging the quilt around and making tents and stuff.
Mine are just going to sit on the couch and cuddle up with it and watch their shows.
Oh, no, I like my grandkids dragging it around. It would make a good sensory blanket.
Yeah, I don't like this stuff. Won't use it.
Well, I have a bunch now. Remember, I entered all those giveaways and I ended up winning 2 of them, and they're 2-yard cuts. So I got like 4 or 5 of the 2-yard cuts now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to use it on the kids' quilts.
Okay, Judy said that she made it and it felt like a weighted blanket. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Cuddle. I've never used Cuddle, never used Minky.
It feels so good.
Mike said he feels like a prisoner under a weighted blanket.
Sorry, my mom's on the phone.
Hi, Candace.
What? No, I meant to say that for the dogs.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
here's Bob. He hates me. Ain't you, Bobby? Little Bobbin. You're a good boy. He's like, give me back to my mom. Here you go. Here's your mom.
Did you see what Candace said? That makes a lot of sense.
No, what'd she say?
She thinks that the batting helps prevent the back from moving around so much compared
and stretching, yeah.
Flimsy.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because it does have some stretch to it.
Oh, I told you all that.
I think I'm gonna start sandwiching stuff this afternoon because I got so many things that need to be finished.
Yep, that's what I'm the sandwich queen this week.
I just need to finish this quilt that I'm working on. I'm on
No
the
cork.
borders of it.
Oh, I like sewing cork. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You just need a Microtech needle and a non-stick foot. And a 94 and a larger stitch, like a 3 to a 4. 3.5. Perfect.
Melanie said stretch goes sideways, and I don't know what Mike is adding mayo to.
Sounds good to me. All right, now I
Yeah.
have a pet peeve. When you go to a restaurant and they say, "Do you want mayonnaise?" and they give you Miracle Whip and it ruins your whole meal. Ugh,
Oh,
just
that's
burns
just
my button.
gross. That is just
No, I
gross.
hate Miracle Whip.
So
And
I
can
don't eat,
tell it twice that's happened to me. The
I
other day
don't
I
eat
sat there and scraped it off my sandwich.
I don't eat Miracle Whip, but when I ask them for it, I ask them for it to be on the side so I can taste it, because sometimes they use
That's a
that
good
salad.
idea.
Yeah, sometimes they use that salad dressing and it's not Miracle Whip. It's like an off brand,
Well,
and
that
it
tastes
has
better than Miracle Whip, but when I
oh,
want mayo, I want mayonnaise. I don't want something that
That's
says,
right. I don't want
I
nothing
don't want salad
substituted.
dressing. I don't want Miracle Whip. It's not the same.
and what brand do you use
Well, I don't care about the brand.
of mayo?
Oh, I use Hellman's or Duke's,
Okay.
I usually use
but I
Hellman.
use the avocado. Is it the avocado? No, the olive oil one.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be healthier, but it's not.
Yep, Judy. Always ask for it on the side because
That's what I'm going to do from now on. Oh, Giovanna makes her own mayo.
yeah, no.
I don't have time for that.
No.
Well, I probably do. I just don't want to do it.
When I'm in a restaurant, I'm very blunt with the people. Well, like I'm not any other time. But if I order something and I say I'd like to have mayonnaise on it, and then I'm like, but it's mayonnaise, right? It is not that Miracle Whip crap.
Yeah.
So we have
And that-
we have a lot of Hellman's and Blue Plate. I use Kraft.
Yeah, I've used theirs too if there's no Hellman's.
Yeah, I like Kraft mayo.
No, I like Hellman's better than Kraft.
Oh, I
Do
do
you?
too, but if there's none, I will use Kraft.
Yeah.
And I love mustard. I love mustard. I like
Yep,
mustard on my
Hellman's or
French
Duke.
fries.
Yes, Judy.
Yep. I used to have mustard sandwiches.
I love mustard on my French fries and everything else. I would rather have the mustard over the mayo if I had to
Oh,
have a
no.
choice.
I like ketchup mixed with mayo.
I like
And-
mayo on with my fries.
I don't
I
eat
like
ketchup.
vinegar, ketchup. Mm.
I don't eat ketchup. Ugh.
Somebody
In
else
fact,
made their own. Who?
Brenda.
Oh, Melissa.
Brenda
Dijonnaise,
does too.
mixed mustard and mayo.
Oh, I
There-
like that. I like that mustard that has horseradish in it. Oh,
Yes.
that is so good.
When I was growing up in Hawaii, there was a little burger shack, and their special sauce was horseradish, mustard, mayo, and finely chopped onions. And they would
Ooh,
mix
that
this
sounds
thing up.
good.
They would mix it up and let it sit overnight so the onions would get soft and be able to absorb some of the thing. And you put it over a hot hamburger. Oh my gosh, so
My-
good.
Grandma used to make that minus the horseradish for hot dogs when we had hot dogs. Oh, it was so good.
Y'all, I bought a foot
All the
long.
time, Melanie.
I bought a foot long pretzel from Subway, and I wanted it heated. And by the time it came home, it was like rock. I think they put it in the microwave. I don't know, but it was like rock. You couldn't even chew it.
Oh, geez.
Fries and mayo was good.
Yeah, I don't like
Fries and
pretzel
mayo
buns.
are
They are hard.
so-
Yeah, I like mayo and fries.
I like honey mustard pretzels.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Fries
like
are
olive
good
oil.
with ice cream too, Mona.
What?
Mhm.
What's good with ice cream?
Fries.
Oh yeah, especially a frosty. Dip it right in there.
Yeah.
The salt and that. I usually eat the hot fries, and then when they start getting cold, then I dip those into the ice cream. And I put fries on my salad.
Oh. Somebody uses sunflower oil for her mayo. I don't
Never
make
did
homemade.
sunflower oil. Oh, I don't like pepper. No pepper on anything.
Even black pepper?
No black pepper. Oh,
I
I
love
hate black
pepper.
pepper.
I
I
love black
love
pepper.
pepper. I do too.
I don't
have
even
it
have it in the
on
house for
street.
guests.
Oh, really?
If you visit, bring your own pepper. So just don't visit. Yeah, I don't. Haley gets mad at me. She had to buy her own pepper the one time. No, since I was a little kid, my mom used to make us eggs, and they were so black from the pepper.
Bye, Brenda.
It turned my stomach. Bye, Brenda.
I'll send you my address. You can send me some breakfast. Peppergate.
Hey,
She
I
just
like
likes
pepper, and I think that's because of my dad. My dad put pepper on everything. My dad just shakes and
That's
shakes
what my
and
mom did,
shakes
and
and
I have a bad
shakes.
stomach, so maybe that's why. I never liked
Oh,
milk either.
oh, I don't use milk. I use milk for cooking. I do not eat cereal with milk in it. I
I
left
use
that
almond
cow way back in the day.
for if I eat cereal, but I don't eat too much cereal. No sweet tea in California, only raspberry. Huh. I like unsweetened tea, but then every now and then I'll get a sweet, but I have them do half unsweetened and half sweet because I don't like a lot of sugar.
Mona gets her dairy via ice cream. Yes, she does.
Yeah, that's the only way. I hate milk. I mean, I will spit it right out. Ugh.
Yeah,
My mom used to have to trick me. She'd put vanilla in it, then I would kind of drink it, or if she really loaded up the chocolate quick, Nestle's quick, then I would drink it. But it had to be real thick. I never liked it. But we used to have that powdered milk too sometimes. So that maybe that turned, I don't know. But I don't like that powdered milk.
you may have to use it during the zombie apocalypse
No, I just won't eat milk.
because those zombies will have eaten all the cows.
I don't put milk in my tea, nothing.
Strawberry Quick loves Strawberry Quick.
Mike says powdered milk is the miracle whip of milk. That's right. No powdered milk for me. Strawberry Quick, yeah, I never liked that. My kids liked it, but it's just.
My mom would make raw eggs and vanilla.
Make milk, raw eggs, and vanilla. Was she making French toast? That's how I make my French toast, but I throw some cinnamon in there. But then I don't eat it like that. I cook it, around bread. Or, dip. Eggnog. No eggnog for me either.
So I've got just another question. Eggnog. I love eggnog now. I have another question. Do you prep all year for Christmas? Are you one of those people who start purchasing all year for Christmas? Or are you a last minute Christmas shopper or maker? Gift
When the
maker.
kids were little, I would pick up stuff all year round. But now that they're old and boring, no, I just give me your Amazon list and where you want your gift cards. I'm done.
I used to shop all year long, catching all the sales.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But now my kids are old. I have grandkids, but the grandkids, if I make them a quilt, that's okay. But any toys or anything, I don't buy them. I gift card.
Yeah.
Mike is
I used
Mike.
to go to garage sales and get some of their Christmas stuff, especially if it was like new in a box or something I knew they would want. I would get that and hide it till Christmas.
Mike is playing Grinch. Melanie tries to order as much as she can, just as last minute.
Zaza, I don't have that problem of needing to gain weight, so no powdered milk for me.
I think you're the only one, Zaza.
No, Joe is thin too.
Ooh, hot banana
Joe,
pudding. You've
Joe
never
is
had
very
that.
slender.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And Melissa does both.
I used to be skinny, but then old age, sedentary, and lots of snacks and ice cream made me a jolly old girl.
So just my daughter.
Melissa is tiny too, but she's a runner.
Yeah.
I bought a Grinch panel. That reminds me. I don't know where it is, but I bought a Grinch panel.
See, so my grandkids, the youngest one, he still needs presents. The granddaughter keeps asking me for a credit card. She wants a credit card so she can go and purchase whatever she wants, like I'm going to give her a credit card. And she's not talking about a gift card. She wants me to put money on a credit card that I can go ahead and continuously put money on. And then the grandson, the oldest grandson, wants those VR those VR things. And yeah, she wants a credit card, and he wants VR glasses. And I'm like,
don't they know Santa Claus does not make electronics and cards? You can't do it. That's what I used to tell my kids. Santa Claus doesn't make electronics. You better save up your money and buy it yourself.
It's just what they want now. I made three Grinch quilts for my grandson 2 years ago. That was for Melanie.
I think I'm going to keep the Grinch quilt for myself. Now, if anybody says, this is all we got this year, and pull up my quilt and go. And just be the Grinch.
I think next year I need to say that I cannot buy fabric unless I lose X amount of pounds. And that would be a great incentive for
I'd
me.
never buy fabric again. I have no willpower. I get really hangry. I only eat once a day, but if I don't eat once a day, I get hangry. That's why I save my ice cream for night. Sometimes I just eat it for dinner, but that's probably why I'm unhealthy.
Yeah, the kids like money and
yeah, that's what mine was this year.
And my daughter, she gets something small because I give her all year long. But I don't know what to get the grandkids this year. I really don't. And I'm not going to buy no VR glasses for my grandson. He lives in an alternate reality as it is with his gaming. And he's clumsy. He's clumsy. I can't imagine him with those VR glasses. He'll walk into walls and have bruises.
Well, Haley walked into a big jug of buttons.
Yeah. And then didn't want to pick them up.
Oh, Lisa, perfect. Pound of weight for a pound of fabric. I may have to do that. It would be a good incentive for me. Isabel is 7.
Go ahead.
No, Isabel is 26 today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah, every time I go on a diet, I gain weight. Because if you tell me no, I can't do something, then I go the opposite. I'm just that much of a rebel. Or ornery. A bitch. You know?
That's me too.
Oh, I forgot they can spell. Mike, since he lost 80 pounds, where's all my fabric? Up in your attic.
Or in the basement, or the bottom house, your house on the bottom.
I don't keep anything in my basement but dust and spiders. I don't go down there unless I have to change the furnace filter. It's sandstone. You can see cracks to the outside. Ooh.
Judy,
When I
that
first
would
moved
be,
in, it had
be
a
fun.
gravel floor on the one side. I had that cemented in. I didn't want no creatures waking up, coming up through the ground.
Oh yes, the second house. Yes. Mike is tiny.
Well,
Maybe that's what I need to do for Christmas. You know, on YouTube and Instagram, they have those videos where you play games and you can win money or lose money, just a whole bunch of games. And I can just go ahead and do games for Christmas and the kids can win whatever. Just put a whole dollar bill. They don't know.
Oh yeah, I've watched a few of those game things too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Mike, you're tiny. Oh, you're tiny.
I'm not, but I'm
I'm
happy.
not.
Mike is tiny now. I have seen pictures of Mike when he had that 80 pounds on him, but he is tiny now.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to join Silver Sneakers.
Silver
Well, I
Sneakers.
joined one. I've just never gone yet, but I am going to go to the other one.
Yes, Mike was a big boy.
Yeah, I used to be a lot bigger too, but I could probably be skin and bones if I would stop eating ice cream and Coke. But that ain't going to happen.
I was never bigger. I am big now. I was always smaller. And as the years has gone by, I have grown into my grandma body. This is what I'm calling it.
When I was
it is
my
my
30s
body.
40s, I was skinny mini is what they used to call me. But not
Mm-hmm.
anymore. Well, my grandmother, but not anymore.
Judy said,
Now
eat
I'd be
something, Deb.
Now I'm the Pillsbury dough girl.
Why should I eat something, Judy? It's only been 2 hours since I had breakfast.
Giovanna,
I was up so early this morning. I fixed breakfast. I've had coffee. I did all of my routine.
I've had tea twice. That's it. I got a cup and Mike brought me a cup.
Zalza, if I didn't eat, I would still gain weight. There's just something that happened when I turned, I'm going to say 55, when I turned 55, because it's been since 55 to now that I put on most of my weight. And I think it is sitting on my hind parts all day and not getting enough.
Oh, lasagna sounds good.
I gained all of mine when I had the reconstruction on my foot because I was stuck in that cage on my foot and up my calf for 3 months. I was in that, and I couldn't put any weight on it, so I sat all the time.
It could be hormones. It could be menopausal or postmenopausal, Melanie and Giovanna. But what I think it is up until 3 years ago, I worked outside the home. And when you work outside of the home, you know, you're not in your office all day. You're running to the restroom. You're running, to other people's offices. You're getting up and moving. I don't have to walk.
The copier, you run into the coffee machine, the water cooler.
And everything is right around me now. So there's not a lot of running. Even if I have to run to the bathroom, it's just it's not that far. And the kitchen is much closer than it used to be at work. So there's snacks all the time. There's always snacks available. So I think it's just not enough exercise. And I
Yeah,
think
could
it
be your
is.
thyroid too. Mine's bad. I have to take pills every day. But I've always eaten like this my whole life. I've been a junk food junkie my whole entire life.
Judy
It's an
was just
age
my
thing.
reader for my 2-hour check.
Mm.
It's
Ooh,
also
So
said it's an
honey.
age
wasn't
thing.
low.
It's shit.
But
It's shit.
I'm not as active as I used to be. Before I adopted the grandkids, I used to go out all the time and dance and do all kinds of stuff. I used to walk every day. Now I sew.
Yeah. And that's me. Is I work all day or I sew. So I'm just not getting the exercise I need to. No, I know it because you can feel it when you're sedentary, and then all of a sudden you go to a fair or you go to the grocery store and you're tired after walking
Yeah.
5 feet.
Well, when I got sick, I think was it back in 2010, I was really sick. And it took a while. I could barely walk or nothing. So it took a couple years of physical therapy to get over that. And medicine once they found out what it was. And I've never lost that back. Of course, I haven't really tried either.
Hey, Zaza, I saw on YouTube that you are doing your final challenge against Becca this morning. Is that true?
Yeah, did you see those pictures? My God, she went over Becca's and took a picture of her in bed with her hoodie on. Yeah, I'll be watching that tonight.
Is it tonight?
Or this morning.
Oh yeah,
That's what I meant.
I may be sewing and watching. I may be in Discord sewing. I have to get this quilt done.
I'm gonna finish my last clue today on the Tree of Life, and then I may try and put it together, or may not. I looked at the pictures last night and I thought, that looks like work.
I
have to cut fabric for tomorrow, so I'll need to do that today. But if I start cutting fabric, I can't talk, so I might do that before I go into Discord.
Well, I can't hear in Discord when I'm sewing because the sewing machine is just constantly going and moving.
Judy Hebert is gonna put her Tree of Life together.
Judy,
Yeah,
what do
my
you think?
orders come Monday.
Judy, what do you think of that Tree of Life? Are you enjoying it? The cotton cuts? And be honest.
Oh, you made a lot of tablecloths, Giovanna.
I need to sew some of those kennel quilts too. I need to go through
I have too much to sew.
Yeah, I need to
Not
get
enough
that.
time. Yeah, I don't think it looks like a tree either. At all.
Oh, Zaza, she asked for photos and Becca never sent one.
Oh, so she must have got a screenshot off when she was asleep on Donna's.
I need to do something. I've been enjoying doing nothing.
Well, sometimes that's what you need. That's what I've been doing all week. Well, no, besides moving furniture.
Mike, how is the job search going? Are you searching, or are you just planning on not going back to work? Are you working on that quilt shop that you're supposed to be doing for as a middleman selling quilt fabric? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't have the clue. It's on my upside down. But it might look different once it's kind of hard to see when things are black and white to me. I need full color to get a visualization. But if
Joyce,
I don't like it, I'll just give it away. That's all. No big deal.
Joyce, there is something going on with YouTube. Um, there's something going on with Google and YouTube and stuff today because
Well, they're probably doing their purge, going through everything and getting rid of channels and people.
I'm an executive that is hard to place. But enjoying the Zen and my Ohana.
Hi, Joyce.
If I could retire, I would retire. But my husband is not coming through as far as winning the lottery.
Did he play?
He does play.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
never
my husband.
play.
My
I'm
husband does play the lottery.
I
I
don't
figure I'm
either.
not going to win, so I'm keeping my dollar for a candy.
Oh, speaking of which, yesterday I told Mona and Deb while we were on our pathetic Discord sewing time that I went to Sam's yesterday, and you know how they sell your holiday stuff half price or whatever, they mark it down.
Oh, the
They
candy.
they had 36 full-size bars of chocolate. So it was that 100 grand Nestle's Crunch, Butterfingers, and Baby Ruth. It's 36 full-size bars for $13. $13. So I grabbed it because guess what's going to go in the kids' stockings? It's full-size bars of candy.
My grandma used to do our stockings. We always got an orange, a banana, bunch of candy, and some little stuff. I still have it here somewhere. Not the candy and all the stuff, just the stocking.
Mm-hmm.
18 more years of torture to go. Oh, I'm going to be, 64 next year.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and don't mind, this isn't a hair thing. I chopped my bangs. Now I look like a little Dutch boy.
Mike, when you find that job, you let me know. Although I do enjoy my job, but I'm still ready to retire. Dutch boy.
I think once you get to a certain age, you're just ready.
Mm-hmm.
And you just suffer through the work in order to get to the age where you can.
But you know how y'all been telling me that when you retire, you're actually busier. Because I know Rowena has said that to me. You have said that to me, Deb, and several other people have said when you retire, you're actually busier.
But you're busier doing stuff you want to do.
Well, so I rarely take time off. I might take an hour or two or, half a day, but I rarely take time off until it gets to the holiday season. And this year I said I'm going to use some of my vacation time. So for September and October, I scheduled my Thursday and Friday off so I'd have a 4-day weekend. But the first time I took it off in September, we had a hurricane prep. We had a hurricane. So there went my day off. And then I got the grandkids, had the grandkids. And then the second time this past October, took the time off and they scheduled an out of town meeting for me. So half of my day off was spent driving. I'm like, if this is what retirement is like, well, I can't get my sewing and I don't need it. Wait, there are factors that can poison fun. What?
That's true.
Rude, violent patients.
A lot of Karens in the world.
Giovanna said that it will take her another 2 years. I've got another 7 years to work. And I don't know. I get so jealous watching y'all sew during the day. I just want to sew. I just want to be sewing. But yeah, there are a lot of people. I slap
Karens.
Such violence.
My daughter's friend's named Karen. I feel bad for her. Karens and Kevins.
When I was little, I had a doll. She was like 2 feet, 2.5 feet tall. I named her Karen.
I had one. What, did she walk? I had one of those big walking dolls.
She didn't walk, but she was huge. And anytime I did something that I got in trouble for, I said, Karen did it.
and she's still doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, my legs.
I get more than 1 week of vacation. I'm actually fortunate that it's just I never use it. But I'm going to be using more of my vacation time. Because you don't get reimbursed when you do not use your vacation time. It's just like free labor.
Yeah. I had 3 or 4 weeks a year vacation.
My grandpa saved all of his. I don't think that man ever took a sick day in his life. And then when he was due to retire, he took all his vacation first. And I mean, he was off for over months before he, so when the time it took, he had his pays all scheduled out until his, what do you call it? Medicare or his pension or whatever kicked in. He was there a long time.
And now some places you only get 1 week of vacation. My daughter is a 911 officer and she gets loads of vacation. Hey, baby.
Yeah, they need loads of vacation.
Hi, honey.
I can't imagine the stress.
He's smiling. He's blushing too.
He's my sweetie.
His eyes open really big. Oh, which reminds me, I thought it was cute with Kelly coming on your video, helping you with your AccuQuilt.
Yeah. Because I told him, first I wasn't going to get fully dressed for it. And then I'm like, well, yeah, because I'll end up being in it. I know I will because I'll screw it up and I'll turn the camera the wrong way or something. So I got dressed to do it. And he's always dressed, so he stood behind me over this way. And when I couldn't think of how long I'd had it, he's standing over there going, 2 weeks. You've had it for 2 weeks. He says, I thought we were going to open it that day. And I'm like,
I would have.
I know, but I wanted to do other things with my kitchen table besides open that thing up. Because now it's sitting on my table.
Yeah, after Christmas, I'm going to get out my AccuQuilt and all my scraps, and I'm just going to cut them all up with that.
Yep.
All into shapes or whatever I have, the little squares, and that's what I'll be using. And put them in little tiny boxes and organize them.
Mike didn't think he was a troll, Joe. Mike was going to fight him.
Who's Mike fighting?
Joe's husband in the chat yesterday. Love you. Be careful.
I'm thinking of getting the
Yes,
new
you be
carrot cut.
careful out there now.
What's a
Yeah.
carrot cut?
A what?
Somebody's getting a carrot cut. What is it? I'm lost.
Annette's getting it.
What is it?
What?
Oh, maybe she meant cricket. Because I've never heard of a carrot cut. But it could say cricket. I can't see that far.
Or
Probably a
circuit?
cricket.
Yes, Joe. We all said hi to Ron.
And
I
it
didn't
said
see Ron.
cricket.
Where's Ron? Hi, Ron.
Where's Ron? Where's Ron?
He was in Joe's live.
Oh, yeah, when
Oh.
he slid in and said she has a great husband. That was funny.
But he was actually a great husband yesterday when he you fabric shopping. We'll give him that. He was a great husband that day.
He was good with her at the vintage shops too.
Mm-hmm. So I asked my husband
There
if
she
he
goes, cricket.
Cricket, yeah.
Yeah.
It's another cutting machine.
Yeah.
You can cut vinyl and other stuff with it, and you can get files for patterns, and somehow it cuts it for you.
Do the SVGs.
Yeah.
Mike has the Mega cricket.
Well, I only got my AccuQuote because my husband bought one of those e-bikes.
Mm-hmm.
And since he bought one of those, I'm like, well, what do I get? He says, well, you can get your AccuQuote if you want. I'm like, yeah. I said, and the one that I want? And he says, yes. Because I bought the electric one because I have issues with my right hand. Even using scissors, they cramp up and they go.
I love to cut fabric, though. I really love cutting fabric.
I don't.
You don't? I love cutting fabric. I can't cut
straight.
So, I mean, that's probably one of the reasons.
Mike, I took a class yesterday. I can now turn the machine on. I had trouble just figuring out how to open it.
Hi, Donnell.
Good morning, Donnell.
I saw someone scan and cut. I think that's from Brother, isn't it? Brother Scan and Cut. Then they had the silhouette?
Something like that.
I want the electric. That's what I have, the AccuQuilt electric. I thought
I got the electric.
I can't even lift more than 2 plates up into the cupboard. Sometimes only one. There's no way I could sit there and turn that thing. I'd have another frozen shoulder. So I'm like, no, I got the electric.
I bought it because if I'm having trouble with my hand now, I can imagine what it's going to be like in 10 years, you know?
Yeah.
So I bought it now so I don't have to worry about it.
And there's lots of free patterns you can use.
Yeah. And I have most of their patterns already.
No, Susan, they do not waste fabric unless you do put it on there wrong, like I did with my strips.
That was funny.
Yeah, that I wasted a bunch of fabric because I put it on wrong. But if you put it on there right, you can see exactly where it goes, and you might have a 1/4 inch. To me, it's worth it because I waste that much when I go crooked and go sailing through the middle of the fabric.
Yeah. And every time I cut with my rotary cut, it is to the right is where I go.
Yep, me too.
So has been selling these appliques. He's got a what do you call it? A laser cutter or something. He has some type of Tiancum has been working on it. But he has some kind of laser cutter.
Did you feed them?
And I would love to find out what he is using for his.
Oh, I'm sure it's big bucks.
I can make what Soya does. So now, Mike, that was with the expensive Cricut. But I would like to know what he is using because I would purchase that so I could make labels for the back of my quilts. A
I
glow
need
from
labels.
yes,
I
I
get
can
mine
make
on
labels.
Etsy,
Yeah, I would
but you
love
can
to
print
make
'em.
I would love to make labels for the back of my quilt that I can just iron on and would not have to sew into the quilt. You know, little 4x4, 4x5 labels.
I just hand sew mine on. But
Hmm.
lately, I've just been buying those little fold labels and putting it in the binding and calling it a
Hmm.
day. Now, uh, the one I made my brother, I put this sappy thing built with love and blah 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 blah. But yep, I just put a little tiny fold label and shove it in the binding.
Yeah, we
And
all
some I
get
don't even
sappy
put a
with our
label on.
brothers. We
Joyce,
all
he
get
said,
sappy with our brothers.
yeah, Joyce, he said what adhesive they use. And so I might have to go back and watch it. But if it's the Cricut that will allow me to make labels, I may invest in a Cricut because
Well,
my
you can
husband,
make labels on your printer with fabric, but I don't know how to do it. There's a video on YouTube that shows you how to do that.
well, I think they iron on the Pellon or whatever they
Yeah,
do,
they
and
print
then
on, you can put your fabric through and it prints right on there. But I think you use a stabilizer, but I didn't watch the whole video because I didn't.
Melanie, yours. See, my husband can cut a label for me. But he can't cut fabric. He doesn't have the right diamond tip for it on his plotter at work. So I really need to invest into something smaller. And I really don't want an AccuQuilt. Um, but I would like something that will cut out a label. Giovanna said freezer paper.
Yeah, I saw that video, but I bought a bunch off of Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some little leather ones too that had my name on it, but I don't know where they went. I'm sure they're here somewhere.
Melanie is going to sell her Cricut and buy a
Buy a
cheap
cheap
embroidery
embroidery
machine.
machine. Oh, that's
I
a good
thought
idea.
about I thought about the brother because the brother is what $300 for the 4x4. I think it's a 4x4 embroidery, which would be fine for just
Shirley from Around To It, she quilts her quilts right in her embroidery machine.
hmm.
All her designs are done in embroidery. She puts it on the hoop, and
That how long does that take?
I don't know. I've never made it through the whole. I've
Hmm.
just heard her talking on a live and stuff. But she can go on and select the pattern and everything, and it goes in just that hoop size, does it, and then she takes it out the hoop off and then moves it down the quilt and does the same thing.
5BY7. Melanie, what is that?
Oh,
What is 5
Zaza, good idea. She just glues fabric to a sheet of paper with a glue stick. Great idea.
That's right. Well, Mike, you have the Janome that embroiders, right? And Kimberbell does a lot of in the hoop embroidery. I just don't want a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to buy this. And if I can buy one thing
I
that,
like stuff.
yeah, but I don't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff. I want to
Yeah,
buy
that's
stuff
the
that I
kind of stuff I don't
use.
like to buy used, but that last embroidery machine I had, it was good. But I sold it.
His machine can make breakfast. So, yeah.
I think I want pancakes this morning.
So I think maybe I just need to buy yours and Zaza's machine. I need to buy a machine like yours and spend a little bit more money so that way I can quilt, I can piece, I can embroider, I can do all the things.
If I had an embroider, I'd want it separate. I can embroider while I'm sewing, because
Well, see,
otherwise you got to wait for it to get done.
if I got their sewing machine, then I could use my sewing machine to.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're going to keep that. Okay, that
right.
makes.
And how much did your sewing machine cost? How much did you all you say your sewing machines cost, and which one was it again? Because I might just slip that in my husband's chair as a hint for Christmas. Yeah, I want that. I want the M17 too. You could put, yeah. But so on yeah, they had a crow. They had, I think he said it was a 4 by 11 inch crow or 5 by 11. I gotta see 2000 isn't bad. Where's my thing? Where's my phone? Because
my cord's in my desk. Hey, where's my iPad? Oh, never mind.
Okay, I have to write this down.
See, just blowing my nose makes my finger go crazy.
It's MC9815.
Zaza's machine doesn't do embroidery.
Well, which one do you have, Zaza?
New York Beauty, yeah, $2K was not a bad price. I got $400 off too. Well, that's good.
Is Nightbot just now coming on?
No, it's been on the whole time.
It's been on there.
Why am I just seeing him now?
Because you weren't looking.
You weren't looking for it.
Haley, are you making pancakes?
You was busy talking.
Oh.
Darn. I can't get pancakes in here. I've been begging for a month. That's all right.
My husband went to the grocery store to buy snacks.
I went to the store yesterday to buy snacks.
We went to the grocery store.
No, I forgot hot chocolate. Sorry.
We went to Sam's yesterday.
What? Excuse me? Do you want those teeth? Use chocolate syrup. You got milk? Oh, well, you should have. I don't buy milk. I don't drink it.
Oh, so Zaza, you have the 9480.
It has a stitch regulator. What's a 9480? I want to look.
I thought you had the same one. That.
Where did I put all my pens?
I have the 82. I have the 8200, so I just need to upgrade mine.
Well,
but if I could get one that embroiders, that would be nice.
I better not write it there. What is that, a Janome 9480?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joyce, mine do too. And it's usually these three. The other two are numb.
Hmm. Interesting.
Joyce's fingers lock up if she does needlework.
Yep, that's why I don't do it.
Melanie has a trigger finger. I don't do shots. Although I'm getting one, but they're knocking me out first.
So
they're doing sales on it right now, Mike.
So what is that?
The Brothers Stellar.
What does it do? Is it an embroidery machine?
Uh-huh.
And that's all it does.
I don't know if it does other stuff, but
And how big is
I get
how
their
big?
emails, so that's how I know that they're having sales.
Does anybody have a little Rebel?
No,
Me either.
So Melanie's husband won't let her go into debt.
Well, that's probably a good idea this day and age, but I cannot say anything about that.
Mike says
Oh.
it does everything, just like the
That's
17K.
the $17,000 one. Yeah, I would hope it would do everything.
Hi, Macy. Hi, baby. You come to see me. You're such a good girl. You're a good girl. No stealing glue.
Yeah, Joyce, it's when my hand's like this, and then this one goes down too. Yeah.
Chair.
Ah,
Melanie has a Unique 15 Pro mid arm.
Isn't
Now,
that the
can
one
you use
showed?
that on a table, or do you have to have a frame? Oh, okay. Let me write that down. Unique 15 Pro.
So because I know so little of embroidery machines, and even though I do research, when you put it in the hoop, can you design something bigger and then just do it like if you only have the smaller one that does the 4-inch or 5-inch hoop, can you move it and still programmed to make a bigger design, or do you have to block it off by 4 inches? These are the things that I want to know
I
before
think
I
you have
invest.
to, your design has to fit in that 4-inch,
that's
but
what I thought.
I'm not sure. Oh, Melly uses a cutie frame.
So you can scale sizes. So Mike, or whoever embroiders, if I get a 5-inch hoop, I can put in a design, let it do that, and then overlap it with another design. If I scoot it, or
Design has to fit in the hoop, or it won't work.
oh,
That's why they say get the biggest hoop and the machine that you can afford if you get embroidery, because you'll outgrow the 4-inch within weeks.
yeah. So I can't. So you can't overlay.
No.
You can't finish one thing, scoot it maybe 3 inches, and then overlay another design on top of that.
No, it has, whatever your design has to be in that hoop. You can do one design, then move your hoop and overlay the other, but it's only going to do what's in that hoop. You know, you can't say just print this of the thing that I know of. Unless you just, you know who would be good to ask is Declutter, because she designs all kinds of files for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess you could just program it to just sew 2 lines and then move it. But whatever you're doing has to fit in there. Oh, Judy Hebert said there are some designs that you have to rehoop, but it's hard to get it to match up.
Okay, Judy, so that's the terminology I'm looking for is rehoop. So if I research things, I need to research rehoop. Because again, just because
do that.
Yeah, just because I want something, I actually want to invest something that
It's gonna
I'm
last.
going to use.
Hi, Jamie. Good morning.
Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning, Jamie. My Jamie, my Jamie. I just watched her unboxing of the Primitive Gatherings box.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I did too. I went and watched it after you said it was out. That Tilda fabric was kind of neat.
Hmm.
Well, I'm getting cold in here. I'm going to have to go get dressed soon.
No, I'm gonna end this too, so Zaza can prepare for her
Our big challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Get that coffee and your buzzer finger ready.
Yeah, the challenge, and I will probably just watch
What
while
time does that start? Yeah, I'll lurk in the background because I'm going to be sewing, so I won't be chatting.
Yeah, in about a half an hour.
Oh.
In about 30 minutes.
All right, I guess I'll have to delay my shower.
Nobody will see you if you're lurking.
Judy says to buy a machine that uses at least a 10-inch hoop. Her machine doesn't take any larger hoops than that.
Mike, how big is your hoop?
What are you cooking? Whatever it is, I want it.
I'm going to get one.
Yeah, Power Tools with Thread is a good place to watch. She
Hi,
goes
Rob. Good morning.
Hi,
Rob. Good morning.
Okay, so I just have to do more research. I'm just not going to buy off the cup. So my largest is 8x6, and he needs bigger.
Yeah.
Whoa. So I need to go to a bigger size Janome,
I would
maybe.
say at least 12.
I wonder if I tell my husband if I buy something. I have the brother Disney. I wonder if I buy something and then tell my husband that, oops, I meant to buy this, but then this one is a $2,000 more pricier machine. And now that I have it, I have to keep it. I don't want to have to return it and pay all the shipment.
Just buy it and say, thanks for the Christmas present, honey.
Yeah. But I'm getting ready for the zombie apocalypse, so.
Well, you'll need that embroidery machine. You can embroider up some zombies. Shove them under the needle and just let it go bzzz, all over their head.
Yeah, I bought those funky friends. I think it's what funky friends patterns from So Yeah, and I want to go ahead and have another machine set up so I can do other things. Because I think Mona, you were saying that residents in the nursing homes would really love those stuffed animals.
Yes, they would.
Joyce, I'm not counting on it. I think they just suck the money off of me.
24,000. Yeah, no. That's half the price of my house.
No, that's too much. I could not. Oh no. I couldn't. The government or somebody, the people will be storming my house trying to repossess it because I couldn't afford it. Anyway, I'm fixing to end this so y'all can get prepared for Donna's and to go and watch Zaza win. Sorry, Becca, but watch Zaza win. I'm on Team Zaza. Team Zaza.
Me too. Team Zaza. Bye, everyone.
But we will see you all. If we don't see you all today in the chat, we'll see you in Mona's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Bye. Bye.